Hello, welcome to another class again. Today we are going to be talking about balancing of chemical equation. When we talk about balancing of chemical equation, it's according to the law of conservation of masses or conservation of matter, which states that the total mass of the reactant must be equal to the total mass of the product. Therefore, energy is conserved. So there is no loss of masses. The total mass of the reactant of a chemical equation or chemical reaction must be equal to the total mass of the product formed from that reaction. That's the law of conservation of matter. So as a result, whatever number of elements you have here must be equal to the number of elements you have here also. So take note of that. That's one of the law. So when you look at this equation as we have on the board, we have sodium reacting with tetraoxide of a 6 acid to give you sodium tetraoxide of a 6 and hydrogen. Now from this equation, the number of sodium here is 1, the number of sodium here is 2. So it's not balanced. And how do we now balance the process? Now in balancing chemical equation, we have to use according to the Dalton's law of the Dalton's atomic model that states that when an element or compound they combine in simple ratio. So which means we cannot start with bigger numbers. We must start already use this one. So we have to look at 2, 3, or 4, 5, or 6, depending on what number we can use to balance it. So look at everything here. Just take a look at this equation again. Draw closer and view this thing clearly. You will see that what we have here is 1 sodium, 2 sodium. So if we have 2 sodium here, definitely we need a second sodium. So let's put 2 here. Now, if we put 2 here, we have automatically balanced this equation without any stress, which is clear. It has been balanced. Because if you look at it, you have 2 sodium, 1 sulfur, 1 sulfur, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 4 oxygen, and 4 oxygen. So everything is balanced. Let's take another equation, something like this. And this will give us Na2SO4 plus H2O. This is an acid and base reaction. Now, if you look at this particular equation also, in this case now, there are 2 sodium here. There is 1 sodium here, 2 sodium here. How do we balance this equation? So we have to look at it. There's only 2 sodium, but you only have 1.